Good evening, good morning, everyone. Hi, today I'm gonna work on this silhouette. I've done with the draping for creating this shape for the underwear. Now I'm adjusting this silhouette in order to create the pretty silhouette to fit in the size and then also fit to the corset. This waistline is supposed to match with the waistline of this corset. This is very significant part of the entire sequence. I've been working on it since earlier today, but it's gonna struggle with the shape a bit. But I think important thing is just don't make yourself to rush to finish it. It's better to just see the shape, see it thoroughly, then decide if you really like and then want the shape or not. Sometimes, yeah, it takes time, but it's very worth it. I think that for me, the most important thing regarding making dress is design first. But if I kind of spoil myself to pay attention to the detail thing, then probably I would very regret to do so. Sometimes I want to skip the detail steps, but if I never give up to make this silhouette, then for sure I can reproduce the same design in the real world with the fabric. So I think it looks good. See, the line is amazing. I feel that the draping like this is kind of close to clay art. I've just so many times and trying to make the surface to be smooth. Then after so many failures, I figured out. Look at the silhouette, it looks pretty. Let's work on the dots. Now I will make a pattern with the dot, what I marked on the body, and I'm gonna connect the dot. Usually some people use the curved ruler, but somehow I got used to use the straight ruler, so I just continue to do like this, even though I draw the curved line. When you draw the line based on the dot you marked, sometimes you need to ignore some of the dot because it's gonna like get out of the pretty and beautiful line. So you need to focus on if the line looks straight or beautifully carved or not. Now I'm gonna work on the ironing to make the dots and then pin it and stitch them temporarily. Then I'm gonna try to fit on it again. Okay, I'm gonna iron in the dots now. This type of nylon fabric is a little bit difficult to handle because it's kind of like a liquid. It's very soft and very difficult to make it fix. Side line first. I don't know what's in color in English, but we call it horse in Japanese. I checked the length of the waistline. It's same as the corset waistline or not, and it seems like it's much them. So I'm gonna go sewing this dots with sewing machine now. This is how it looked like after draping and sewed the dots, and I tried to put it on the body. I'm gonna try to fix this line later. I'm gonna get ready to sew together with the corset and the skirt. And I figured out that probably I made a mistake of the sequence too. This making, I should have done it before making this top part. But oh well, I'll manage to just handle this. Okay, just let's shift to the next step. The next step is getting together what this card is supposed to look like this. What I'm doing is according to the line, I will check if it's match the edge of the edge. So this is the skirt part, and this is the front dart. So the dart should be fold towards the front, center front. How do I say? Center front. Now I'm working on the skirt to stitch with skirt and corset. Then since probably 2 days ago, I've made a mistake in a row so many times. I pinned the skirt on the corset probably 3 times now. Then I'm gonna try the fourth time now. And meanwhile, sewing the skirt on corset, I found that I need some more thing to do on the corset. I'm done with it. This I'll continue to the skirt part. There is still entry task for the bottom part of the dog dress, and I really want to finish as soon as possible. This is the time trial. I want to set the center of the skirt to the center of the corset. This part I've been failing. This is the second day of sewing the skirt to connect to the corset. I'm gonna finish sewing this step this day. It's making kind of pretty so far. I'm really happy about it. This is current status. Now underwear skirt is connected to the corset. The back side is like this. I'll attach fastener on the back side later. I'm gonna sew like with a rough draping with this main fabric. Overall, this dress would be like very, very tight shape, but only the bottom part would be like very volumey, puffy, like mermaid shape. Adjusting the shape of the skirt now. I want to make this shape kind of squeeze towards the bottom from the top side. I think I'm gonna make the gather down here before connect the continued fabric under the skirt. And it's supposed to be longer towards the bottom. Now I'm draping for the skirt. It doesn't look, change the shape significantly, but for sure it will change. Now I cut out the extra fabric. Today I will work on this part. I'm gonna connect this part under this or here. the green like this, so probably this partner will be combination with the top fabric like this. Red is, of course, it's very decent. I wanted a lighter green like this. Okay, I'm gonna go with red for this time. Now I'm working on the sewing the fly zipper to attach to the dress. Usually the zipper sewed with the sewing machine, but I do the hand sewing. I'm gonna finish this line today. To be continued. Keep watching.